What radio? The music you want.
With your host, Keys Dan.
Hey there, Spanish senorita. Sprechen love.
RadioWhat.com. What's up, party people? It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, coming to you live in a living color from the Radio What studios. And this is my podcast, What Makes You Famous. It's an extension of the RadioWhat.com radio station that I've been running for quite some time. And if you need DJ services, I encourage you to go to DJLittleRock.com. Check availability, get a free price quote. And please hire me for your event. I will do my very best to make sure it goes off without a hitch, especially weddings. I love weddings. You know, they're all the same, but then they're all different because everyone has their little touches. And I like to make sure that those little touches get touched. You know, make sure that you get the right music. Make sure that you get things on time in your event timeline. And make sure that you get the right music when you're walking up the aisle. It's pretty important, you know, to you. It gives you a feeling. It creates a feeling for your family. Oh, it's wedding season. I'm enjoying myself in wedding season. Today on the program, I'm going to Brookside. That's right. I'm doing this intro after I've already done the event. Brookside Fiesta at the Conway Worship Center. It's on the corner of Oak and Harkrider. And it's a nice place to hold an event. And we had the whole parking lot, and they had tents set up. And there's an awning that I was set up under next to the front door. It's the people of Brookside. Now, if you don't know the story, and I know I've mentioned the story on several podcasts before this, but the people of Brookside community, the trailer park on Oak Street, the one right next to Carmart there, I guess they're just down from Carmart, they've lost their lease. Okay, plain and simple. There's over 100 families that are displaced, and they're going to need a place to live by the end of June. And the people of Coho and Claudia Fountain of the Bilingual Consultants LLC and the mayor and the First Security Bank and quite a few other people in the community that I'm sure that I'm missing. And you know, if you get together with any of the people that I've mentioned, you'll know who else was involved. But yeah, the people need places to live. If you have a place to live, I encourage you to open it up to them. If you have some money to give, head for First Security Bank and make a donation in the Brookside name. That's Brookside in Conway, Arkansas. So take care of the people in your community. These are people that take care of you in several different ways, you know, cooks and construction and you know, other people that handle business that, you know, help you when you need help, and you need to help them when they need help. So I was happy to be there, be a part of the show. They had some dancers and of course, Sideswipe was there, the band, young rock band. And I look forward. I think I'm having a podcast with Sideswipe coming up real soon. Maybe not this Sunday, but perhaps the next Sunday. I'll get the four members of Sideswipe together in a room and throw some mics in front of their talking holes and get to know them a little bit better. Kind of excited about that. So yes, it was a big good time at Brookside, and I got to talk to a few of the people that were there, and I compiled a little bit for you. And let's talk to the people of Brookside, the Brookside Fiesta, not necessarily the people of Brookside, but the people of the Brookside Fiesta that were helping to, you know, get the word out and raise some money for the people of Brookside. So let's talk to the people of Brookside Fiesta right about now. What's up, party people? It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, live and in living color from the Brookside Fiesta at the Conway Ministry on Polk and Hark Rider. I know you're listening to this podcast after the Brookside Fiesta is already over, but you can still help the people of Brookside. And what I have here is Claudia Fountain.
Yes.
Claudia Fountain.
And that's right. That's my name, man. Keith, let me tell you, I so appreciate everything that you do for our community. Can I speak? Yes, I think I can. Okay. So I'm so excited. Yes, we have about over 200 families that are in need. So this is why I thought that this is one way that they can help themselves, is that they kind of cook and create like their own authentic Mexican cuisines from North America and Central America, because a lot of them are from all over. So I'm super excited that we get to kind of share their heritage. And I'm so proud to be Mexican American. I'm very proud of my roots, and I'm excited. I'm excited to be out here, that we can contribute to the community. It's all about giving back, right?
I'm excited for you. The people of note that have donated their time and lots of prizes. There's lots of wares out here. Yes. Can you kind of name out the people of note so that way they get some credit? Absolutely. Of course, for being part of the Brookside Fiesta, helping out the people of Brookside.
First and foremost, this could not be done without Dr. Philip Fletcher, first and foremost, with Conway City of Hope Outreach. So he, again, has invested in these families for over 7 years. So he's got his team of coho that have nurtured and inspired and pretty much just helped a lot of these local kids after school. You know, they have an after school program, and they pretty much just been in their lives for so long, and their mentors are the same mentors from 8 years ago. So it's very consistent. I love coho. Also, we have Kapka. They've been wonderful since day one. Also, who else? It's been United Way, and of course United Way's been extremely helpful as well. They've been there since day one. And Conway Ministries, bless their heart. Miss Spring, I love you. She is a yes woman. She's always like, yes, whatever you need, she's amazing. And she's the one that said, don't have this fiesta over at Simon. I originally was going to do it at Simon. She's like, I've already talked to Second Baptist. Thank you, Kimberly from Second Baptist as well. They said that we can use the parking lot out here. So I said, okay, we got more space. And we got a lot of vendors. So there you go. It's Coho, Conway Ministries, United Way, Kapka, Salvation Army, Judy Lively with Bethlehem House, the city of Conway as well with Bobby Kelly, and the mayor, Castleberry. Thank you so much for your support as well. Who else? I think I may be missing. Of course, First Security Bank. My bank, where I bank. And Keys Dan.
It's not about me. It's all about the people of Brookside that have lost their lease, so to speak. 200 families out on the streets, and the people of Conway banding together and helping out. So we have lots of wares. There was lots of stuff. And you were mentioning that it was going to be at a different location. This is location. It's right downtown in Conway, Arkansas.
It is. It's just by Main. It's both Main and Hawk Rider, so it's very visible. There's Spring over there with all the balloons. Yeah. Love it. And roll it. I'm so grateful for Isaac. Look at his paintings. I mean, we've got such talented people in Arkansas. I love Arkansas. I've lived in other areas, but I always come back to Arkansas. I just love Arkansas so much. Oh, by the way, Sideswipe will be playing from 2 to 3 today. My son's lead singer, he sings in that band, Sideswipe. And Ballet Quetzale, they're getting dressed. They're going to come and dance. So don't miss out, guys. We got Ballet Quetzale, and then the mariachis coming out. Also Las Delicias, I don't want to leave them out. Francisco Llanes from Las Delicias, Osmar also from Northwest Mutual Funds, FYI, Tino Hurtado, my Mexican brothers. So we are all just helping out, for a good cause.
Now, when I was promoting this over the last 2 weeks, there was a Q word on the Mexican Fiestas page. What's that Q word? I cannot pronounce it.
Quetzale.
Quetzale. Yeah. Finally, I learned how to talk. Words hard. Words hard. Thank you so much, Claudia Fountain.
If you haven't made, there's still time to make donations. We're going to be out here till 3 o'clock, but all the way through First Security Bank until, I don't know, till when, I think June the 30th. But these people still need help beyond June the 30th again. And we're also praying for our brothers and sisters off the Bigelow with the overflow or the flooding. There's
flooding in Bigelow. Ooh, this just in.
Yes. So some of the people that lived in Brookside moved to Bigelow, and there's a mobile home park out there. Apparently, the Oklahoma and the Arkansas River is overflowed. So I just stay away from bad news anymore. Right now, it's time to celebrate, y'all. I am thirsty. I'm going to get some coconut water and just eat and be merry. So.
Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, hanging at the Brookside Fiesta, What Makes You Famous podcast. Thank you, Claudia Fountain.
You're welcome, Keys Dan. And hey, don't forget, you can still donate. Don't forget, we'll be here till 3 o'clock. And come out here and join us. It's all for a great cause. Adios.
Ciao. What's up, party people? Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Still live at the Brookside Fiesta in Conway, Arkansas. Now, I know you're listening to this after the Brookside Fiesta is over, but the reason it's called the Brookside Fiesta is because it's helping the people of Brookside. And here's one of the helpertons of the Brookside people. It's Derek. He's a community man. Tell him who you are and what you do.
So I'm Derek. I'm with the City of Hope Outreach here in Conway, and we're here today. We're really advocating for the Brookside families as they try to come up with the funding to be able to move to a better location.
Very good. All right, now how else can people help the people of Brookside, because they're listening to this podcast after the Brookside Fiesta is over. So tell them how they can help.
The Brookside Family Funding with First Security Bank. You can always donate online through the Facebook as well.
Tell the people about Coho. I don't even know a lot about Coho. I know you help a lot in the community. Tell the people about Coho.
Well, in Coho, we have several different initiatives. We have the main one in particular that I work with is the Hope Home, and where we're able to house men 6 at a time, help them, get back to a position to where they can own a home or have an apartment or be able to stand on their own 2 feet. We have our gardens program. We have our academy that we do a summer program and an after school program for kids. We also have an initiative called Replicate that we go to other rural areas and help them reproduce or reduplicate exactly what we do here in Coho as well.
Very good. Now, you're saying these men were on the streets and then Coho helped them out?
Yes, sir. That's what we do.
That is fantastic, Derek. All right, Derek, I noticed you're kind of dressed like a man that would maybe be helping people on the streets, kind of like a guy that does something on the roadside. Why are you dressed this way, Derek?
Well, emergency basis. I'm going to have to go and help somebody on the road.
Wait a minute. Is that what you do when you're not doing Coho? What do you do when you're not at Coho, Derek?
Yeah, so I have my own business called Boss RSA, roadside assistance. I pretty much go anywhere from Little Rock to Russellville. I help with tire changes, jump starts, fuel delivery, and I can even unlock your vehicle.
How do they find out more about you, Derek?
You can find me. I have a Facebook page, Boss RSA.
Say the name again.
Boss RSA.
Boss RSA. And that's roadside assistance.
Roadside assistance.
Thank you, Derek, man. That's awesome. It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Oh, just hanging out. It's the What Makes You Famous podcast. And I have Derek. Any last words for the people?
Come out, help participate, celebrate, and eat.
Fantastic. Thank you, Derek. It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. What Makes You Famous podcast, hanging out at the Brookside Fiesta. and I see some good food. I know you're listening to this podcast after the Brookside Fiesta is already over, but you could still help the people of Brookside. And I'm seeing some people here dressed in red, hanging out, got some food. And let's find out more about who these people are. Tell them who you are and where you're from. You know how to talk, right? You know how to have a conversation, right?
Yes, I do, but I'm kind of shy.
Just tell them your name and where you're from.
Well, we are original from Mexico, and I used to have my own food truck about 2 years ago. A lot of people from town know me well. It's Zavala Mexican food.
All right, just tell them who you are, man. What's your name?
Loren.
Loren, and what's the name of the restaurant?
No, it's not a restaurant. I used to be a food truck,
Used to be a food truck.
Yes, but I still do some catering, in events sometimes. And
So Zavala's, you actually do catering around, is it only in Conway or you go further?
it's only, well, we focus more in Conway, but, sometimes we have to go out of town as well.
Very cool, man. See, I knew you knew how to talk. That's excellent. Tell the people Zavala's, Zavalas, and that's authentic Mexican food in Conway, Arkansas. How do they find you? How do they find this delicious food when you're not hanging out at a Brookside Fiesta?
On Facebook as Zavala Mexican food, I believe it is. Or yes, it is. Zavala Authentic Mexican Food.
Zavala's Authentic Mexican Food on Facebook. All right, and say your name again for the people.
Loren Zavala.
Loren Zavala? So Zavala is your last name?
Yes.
Ah, super duper. And you have a friend here helping you out with the food? Who's your friend?
My wife.
The wife. It's a nice family business party, people. I encourage you to go find Zavala's Authentic Mexican Food, not just Conway, Arkansas. You got another helper. Who's this guy?
I'm his son.
A son. Okay. He has no name. It's just son. His mom thought he was so bright, she called him son. Get it? All right. Say some last words for the people, Loren Zavala. He's a very shy guy. He's a shy guy. He is. Let's see if the wife will say some last words for the people. Wow. She's mute. All right. They got good food. I'm smelling it. I'm loving it. Thank you so much, Loren Zavala of Zavala's Authentic Mexican Food here in Conway, Arkansas. Find them on Facebook. It's Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, the What Makes You Famous podcast, hanging at the Brookside Fiesta. Help the people of Brookside. Do it. Help them. They need help. 200 families on the streets. What's up, party people? It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Still the What Makes You Famous podcast, hanging out live and in living color at the Brookside Fiesta. Now, I know you're listening to this after the Brookside Fiesta is already over, but you can still help the people of Brookside. And one of the helpy helpertons of Brookside is right here in front of me. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Good morning. My name is Spring Hunter. I'm the executive director of the Conway Ministry Center.
And what does the Conway Ministry Center do, and where is it at?
Well, we are located at 701 Polk Street here in Conway, kind of on the corner of Harkrider and Oak. If you can find CVS, you can find the Ministry Center. But basically what we do year-round is work with families and individuals that are in crisis of some kind. But today, we're just partying. That's what we're doing. We're partying to help families that are in crisis. So I posted on my Facebook this morning, all you have to do is come and eat, and you're helping struggling families. So that's just a win-win.
Any struggling families in particular that we're here for at the Brookside Fiesta?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, we are here to support the Brookside families that are being dislocated from their homes. So I always feel like people know about this because it's all over social media, but I'm surprised to just hear that people are continuing to just be unaware. They just don't know. So basically, 110 families, plus or minus, have been dislocated from the Brookside Village Mobile Home Park. It's closing down, and on June 30th, 110 families will have to relocate their homes. And so that's kind of a small scale disaster event, really. I mean, it feels like a small tornado even, because there's so many families that are being displaced by this closing. So we're raising funds, we're selling tacos and tamales and treats of all kinds and taking donations. If you are not able to be a part of the Family Fiesta, you can still continue to give and to support these families by going to any First Security location and giving to the Brookside Family Fund. And we are in the process of taking applications and working through the needs of the families currently to help with deposits and utility transfers and all the things that you don't think about whenever you have 30 days notice to get out. It's expensive. It costs $1,000 to move. And so we're taking applications and we're distributing funds now. But we need you to put more funds back into the Brookside Family Fund at First Security Bank so that we can make sure that those families get taken care of.
You have done this before. You're a fountain of knowledge and information. Tell the people once again who you are and where you're from and how they can get a hold of you.
Okay, my name is Spring Hunter. I'm the executive director of the Conway Ministry Center. You can go to our website and give there if you want to. It's www.conwayministrycenter.org. We will make sure that those Brookside families get that money. If you want to give on the website, just state that you want it to go to Brookside families. It's all going to the same pot. But we want to make sure that you know that you can go to the First Security Bank, once again, Brookside Family Fund, and you can come by the Coho locations, and they are located on 601 Robin Street and 100 Brookside, and you can go by there and give funds. There is no shortage of place to make sure that these families are taken care of. So do it. It's the right thing to do.
Spring Hunter, you are good. Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, What Makes You Famous podcast, still at the Brookside Fiesta. Spring Hunter, any last words for the people?
Yeah, I just hope that you would take a moment and just imagine what it would feel like to just find out that you have to totally relocate your family. And some of these families have lived there for 13 years, and they've had children that were born there and never lived anywhere else. And so take a minute and think about what it would feel like and how you might be a part of just offering some kind of relief and some kind of comfort for families that are in crisis.
Thank you, Spring Hunter. Oh, my goodness. What's up, party people? It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, and the What Makes You Famous podcast, still live and in living color at the Brookside Fiesta. Now, I know you're listening to this podcast after the Brookside Fiesta is already over, but you can still give to the people of Brookside and help the community as a whole here in Conway, Arkansas. I have one of the Helpy Helpertons right here in front of me. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
My name is Amanda Leland, and I'm Communications Director for the City of Hope Outreach, Coho, here in Conway.
What is the City of Hope Outreach?
The City of Hope Outreach is a nonprofit here in Conway, and we work to basically bring humanity to the people. And we want to be sure that the people here, we focus on homelessness awareness. We have education programs for inner city youth. We've got gardens. We've got a homeless shelter. We've got all sorts of stuff. Coho is just making Conway the City of Hope.
The City of Hope. So mostly with people that are homeless, and I know we have a lot of homeless people. I go driving around the streets and I see people on every corner. Do you help those people out as well?
We have all sorts of stuff to help them. We are more of a resourcing community, and so we are able to put them in connection with what they want, with who they need. If they come to us, then we can say, oh, you have this situation, this is the best place for you to go, here's their number, here's their contact information. If there is somebody who's needing, a rapid rehousing program, we can put them in connection with the Ministry Center or with Salvation Army. We can get them where they need to go to get the right people.
That is excellent. Excellent. All right. Tell the people once again who you are, where you're from, and how they get a hold of you.
All right. My name is Amanda Leland. I'm Coho's Communications Director. You can reach me directly at cohocommunications@gmail.com, or you can call us at the office at 501-205-1614. And for anybody interested in helping out with the Brookside families, any First Security Bank in Arkansas, you can make a donation to the Brookside Family Fund, and 100% of that money goes directly to the families needing help in Brookside.
That is just great. Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, What Makes You Famous podcast. Any last words for the people?
I believe that's it, but thank you so much for supporting us and for being in prayer for these families. They absolutely need it, and if anybody has any desire to help, we could use you. We can always use you, and so just reach out and we'll find a place for you to join the Brookside family.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What's up, party people? It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, the What Makes You Famous podcast, still live in a living color from the Brookside Fiesta. I know you're listening to this after the Brookside Fiesta is already over, but there were so many very, very cool people hanging out at the Brookside Fiesta. If you weren't here, where were you? You can still give to the people of Brookside at all the First Security locations. Give now. I have one very cool person in front of me. Who are you? Where are you from?
Hey, my name's Joel Fountain. I've been in Conway, Arkansas my whole life. This is a beautiful community, and there's plenty of Hispanic community out here that needs to be recognized. And, they have such a beautiful culture and, whatever art that they come up with their dance or their food. It's just so wonderful to see out here. And I'm glad to say that I'm half Hispanic myself, and I will always represent my Hispanic blood till the day I die.
Very good. Joel Fountain, your name is very familiar with another person that I had on the podcast a little bit earlier, Claudia Fountain. Do you know this person?
Oh, yeah, that's where I get my Mexican blood from. That's my lovely mother. She has made me the person who I am today, and I'm extremely thankful for, what she does for me and the community every day here in Conway. So,
he's a good boy, party people. He's a good boy. I'm half Cuban myself, so being a half Latin person, I guess if I stand next to Joel enough, I will be a whole Latin person together.
Oh, that's it, a whole bean. That's what we'll be. So, but yeah, not only am I Hispanic, but I'm also half British too. I don't know if you know that. So I look more like a white guy than I do a Hispanic guy. But it's just the way it worked out. My sister got the Hispanic side, so.
Me too. I got the Irish. So half Irish, half Cuban, and you're half Mexican, half British.
Yes.
Very good. So what brings you here, Joel Fountain?
Well, today I just wanted to, come check out, like I said, all the different art that they've got going on here, whether it be like the dancing or the music. But really, we're going to bring our own art in the form of Sideswipe. Sideswipe's going to play here from 2 to 3, so we're pretty excited about that. Get some classic rock out to the local people of Conway, which is, great opportunity.
All right, classic rock tells me a little bit. What is Sideswipe?
Well, Sideswipe, we're original band. We've actually released a single, our very first single as a whole band together. It's called Ground. So if you haven't seen it on Facebook, give Sideswipe a follow and give it a listen. And if you enjoy it, then definitely come out. You still got time to come see the show. If you're not listening to this afterwards, but we got plenty of shows coming up in the future, and it's going to be good.
Joel Fountain, how do they find out about you and Sideswipe?
It's a funny story, actually. Will Horton, he's a great guitarist, really talented guy. I went to school with him, and he actually knew Sideswipe before I did. And, we were just buddies, and one day he said, hey, you want to try out in the band? And I was like, why not? I've always grew up singing, and I loved rock in general, so I thought it was a good opportunity. And people probably don't know this, but we were a 5-piece band before we were a 4-piece. So, that's how they found out about me, and we took a break a little while after we were a 5-piece, and they wanted a singer and a front man, so I came back, and here we are now. A couple months later, I already got a couple original songs written. So it's funny how life can change so fast, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity to be a part of this. So.
Well, Joel Fountain, I hope I have the opportunity to get a full-length podcast with the band members of Sideswipe and yourself, of course, Joel Fountain. How do they find out about you on social media and Sideswipe?
Give me a follow on Instagram and Facebook. It's just Joel Fountain, just my name. On Instagram, it's actually a Bruce Lee pun. It's Way of the Pterodactyl. So that's probably easy to remember. But just give me a follow on there. And before you follow me, give Sideswipe a follow on Facebook and Instagram. It's just that name there. If you like classic rock, if you like good music, then give it a listen and give us a follow.
One of my favorite Bruce Lee quotes, be water, my friend, be water. And this is Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. What Makes You Famous podcast at the Brookside Fiesta. Joel Fountain, any last words for the people?
Just that, there's a lot of art out here that needs to be recognized, and I love that what my mother's doing is, representing these people, giving these people a chance to be here in the community and, grow the community and for it to be a wonderful place. So I'm really thankful.
Thank you, Joel Fountain. What's up, party people? It's Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, still on the What Makes You Famous podcast at the Brookside Fiesta, live and in living color. I know you're listening to this podcast after the Brookside Fiesta has already passed, but you can still help the people of Brookside. The people of Brookside need your help. Head over to the First Security Bank and make a donation, no matter how small or how large. I have a Helpy Helperton, a person of the community, a valued member of society sitting next to me. Have I built it up too much? Tell the people who you are and what do you do?
Hi guys, my name is Tara Ward and I am the owner of Pretty Bread here in Conway, Arkansas, Morrilton, and I make bread.
You make bread? Well, the fat man likes bread. What kind of bread do you make?
I do custom orders, but I also have made a menu that people can order off of. But mainly I just custom orders, so what kind of bread do you like?
So what have been the bread of choice over the last week or so?
Pretzel bread is really popular, and then my French bread, I'm partnered with the Pettigene Farmers Market in Morrilton. I do French bread there every Saturday, so French bread is definitely a top order. That and my cinnamon roll loaf.
Very cool. That sounds all tasty and delectable. I know I'm going to have to order some of this pretty bread. Well, what brings you to the Brookside Fiesta?
I've been a person in this community for a long time, and I'm always wanting to give back, and I love what Claudia has done and what everybody else, Coho and Kapka, and everybody has put a lot of effort into giving back to the community for Brookside, and I just wanted to be here and be a part of it.
Well, it's a beautiful hot day here in Conway, Arkansas, and it's the Memorial Day weekend, and I saw that you were scooping out some ice cream for the people, making sure that they stay cool. What kind of ice cream was that?
Purple.
Purple, yeah. That's my favorite flavor, at least right now. Purple, with the little sprinkles on top. Did you get dirty while you were pulling that ice cream out?
It's a little sticky here and there, but it's not a party till you're sticky.
I like those words of wisdom, Tara Ward. You derailed me. That's it. I'm at a loss.
Say to that, did you?
You know that's right. All right, I see your smiley face. It's been a long, way too long time since the last time I saw you. Do you remember when the last time you saw me was?
Yeah.
When was it?
I think it was at a Mexican restaurant. We were there and we were hanging out and you were doing karaoke, but I was there celebrating a friend's birthday.
Very cool. Wait, do you do karaoke?
Yeah, I do karaoke.
You're a singer?
I like to sing every now and then.
Dig it. You better get to a karaoke show then. I see.
See you. I have to come and sing at your place.
Hooray! Hooray! I get to see Tara Ward. Well, I hope to do a full-length podcast with you in the near future about you and go more in depth on this pretty bread. For now, tell the people how they can find you, Tara Ward.
I'm on Facebook at My Pretty Bread, and you can just PM me your orders, and or you can message me on my Facebook page, or you can give me a call. I mean, there are various ways to get a hold of me to order bread. If you want some bread, I can definitely hook you up.
Well, once they order the bread, how do they get the bread?
I deliver the bread, actually. So I deliver it to you. Like yesterday, I literally delivered bread to a guy's apartment. They met me outside. It was safe.
That is service. Service with a smile. Thank you, Tara Word. This is Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, the What Makes You Famous podcast. Any last words for the people, Tara Ward?
Bread is a love of labor, so come and get some bread.
Thank you. Party people, Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, the What Makes You Famous podcast, still live and in living color at the Brookside Fiesta right here in Conway, Arkansas. Still some time to get here, and the reason I'm saying that is because Ty King has gone live, and I'm making sure that the people that are watching live know that there's at least time till 3 to get to the Brookside Fiesta. But for those that are on the What Makes You Famous podcast, you're listening way after the Brookside Fiesta is already over, and you can still help the people of Brookside by digging deep, giving big. Go to the First Security Bank and pull out some money and put it into the Brookside Fund. Now, I have a member of the community in front of me, and I know I did a full-length podcast with him, and I'm so happy because I never really met him. I only did it on the phone, and this is the first chance that I get to meet the one and only Ty King. Tell the people what you do, Ty King.
Oh, I am a web designer, which I hate the word because it doesn't really encompass everything I do. What I do is I grow businesses with communities. And so I build websites and social media management, graphic design, whatever it takes to connect businesses to communities and let them know that there's people on both sides of the end and add value to them.
You know, when I was putting this podcast into a category, they had me boxed up. You know, should it be a music category because I interview a lot of bands? Should it be an educational category because I like to learn from people? Yeah, saying the word web design kind of puts you in a little box.
It does. Yeah, absolutely.
And you do so much more. Go a little bit in depth on a little list of things that you do, Ty King.
Well, I mean, I take businesses and I like to teach them how to give back to communities, how to invest in the people rather than try to pull a dollar out of their pocket every time that you're posting. And so I do a little bit of coaching with that. And so businesses that have been around, maybe they started in the 80s, maybe they're brand new and don't really know how to get acquainted with the communities and get out there and get invested in helping people. But stuff that's going on today, you see how many businesses are out here today. You're out here today. I mean, this is what it's about. It's helping each other out.
Ty King, you're holding your phone out. You're doing a Facebook Live, and I'm noticing this massive arm in front of me. The man works out. How much do you work out, man?
Yeah, I've got an organic selfie stick here. It's attached to my body. So every day. I try to work out every day.
Every day. Just pumping iron.
Oh, yeah.
Do you skip leg day?
No, you can't skip leg day. That's the most important. You gotta
don't skip leg day.
Right.
So most important thing when you're working out, diet and exercise. How do you keep your diet and exercise in equilibrium?
By allowing yourself to eat stuff like this. That I'm holding a piece of cake with. It looks delicious. I just bought it at a stand. So allowing yourself to eat this every once in a while, that's the reward.
I've heard of cheat days. I've heard of it. You know, you go 6 days trying to eat really healthy, and you give yourself 1 day to treat. Is that a proper thing to say?
Absolutely. You gotta treat yourself.
Treat yourself. All right, Ty King, tell the people how to find you.
You can find me at TyKingServices.com. That's TIKING Services.com. I'm on Facebook, and of course, the phone number, if you want to give a direct call, is 501-208-6801.
And if you want to look, go back in the feed for What Makes You Famous, and you can find a more in-depth interview, a story with Ty King. The man has a story, and he can help you. He can definitely help you, Ty King. It's KeysDan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com at the Brookside Fiesta. What Makes You Famous? Ty King, a few last words for the people?
Yeah, come out. We got here till 3 o'clock. Show some more support. We've already had a huge turnout already so far. Come enjoy this food, the community, the fun, give back. I mean, it's all good. This is what life's about right here.
Now, you know he's only saying that because he got the Facebook Live up. This is the What Makes You Famous podcast, and you know they're going to be listening after the Brookside Fiesta is over. Remember to dig deep and give big. Go to First Security and give to the people of Brookside. They need your help.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Ty King.
Thank you, Keys.
Party people hanging out at the Brookside Fiesta at KeysDan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, and it's Brookside Fiesta. So we're going to have somebody speak in Spanish, and if you don't know Spanish, learn Spanish. Okay? We got, dígale a los gentes quién es y qué está haciendo aquí en el Brookside Fiesta.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Janelli. Somos Nelly's Bakery. Estamos aquí ayudando a las personas de la Brookside, a nuestros compatriotas. Estamos ofreciendo galletas, chocoflan, pastel 3 leches, manzanas decoradas con chocolate, en chocobananas. Vengan a visitarnos y a ayudarnos a reunir este dinero que tanto necesita nuestra gente en este momento.
Qué bueno. ¿Y cómo los pueden encontrar, Yanelis? ¿En Facebook o algo? No, dígalo. ¿Dónde? Está encontrando una carta aquí.
Okay. Mire, mi número es el 501-428-8542. Mi Facebook, en este momento estoy trabajando con la página, pero también tengo mi correo electrónico, es janelli.escobarx@gmail.com. Ahí estamos a sus órdenes. Tenemos variedad de postres, mesas de postres, para lo que gusten, para ya sea fiestas infantiles, bodas, quinceañeras.
¿Tiene un lugar que está localizado o simplemente es para fiestas?
Ahorita por el momento es para fiestas.
Qué bueno. Ok, ¿su nombre otra vez, de nuevo?
Es Janelli Escobar.
¿Y de qué lugar?
Nelly's Bakery.
Qué bueno. Thank you.
Gracias.
Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. It's the What Makes You Famous podcast, hanging out at the Brookside Fiesta, helping the people of Brookside. If you're listening to this, and I know you're listening to this after the Brookside Fiesta is over, I encourage you to head over to First Security because the people of Brookside need you. Dig deep, give big, do it. What's up, party people? It's Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com on the What Makes You Famous podcast. Still live and in living color, hanging out here at the Brookside Fiesta. I know you're listening to this podcast after the Brookside Fiesta is already over. I have somebody very special in front of me. She's making the kids all happy. Tell the people who you are and what you're doing here at the Brookside Fiesta.
Hi, I'm Julia Compton, and I'm here at the Brookside Fiesta painting the kids' faces, and they're bringing just as much joy to me as I am to them right now.
Julia Compton, is this something that you usually do?
Not usually. This is my first time doing this, but, you know, it seems like it's turning out pretty well, and the kids are really happy.
The kids are running around here looking really good, so you're really good at this. What do you usually do, Julia Compton, when you're not painting faces, making kids happy?
Running around with my daughter, Lyric Compton, or working at Smoothie King. I also like to go to the gym and hang out with my friends.
Well, you're in good shape. And which Smoothie King do you work at?
I work at the one on Prince Street. So come on down and have a smoothie today. Not a free smoothie.
Not a free one. The boss will kill you.
That's right. Sorry, Lisa. Love you.
All right, Julia Compton, painting the kids' faces.
The face painting is free.
Oh, the face painting is free. That's fantastic. She's good. She's so nice. It's good to help the community out. Julia Compton, how do the people find you online if you want to give it to them?
Well, you can go to my Facebook. It's Julia Santana Compton, and you can find me there.
Santana. That's such a great name for the Brookside Fiesta.
Yeah, my mom gave me that, so.
Super duper. Keys Dan, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. It's the What Makes You Famous podcast. Julia Compton, any last words for the people?
Thank you guys so much, and please come down if you get a chance to.
I'll keep painting faces. Make that beautiful lady so beautiful. Well, there you have it, party people. That's the Brookside Fiesta. Just a little taste of who was there and how you can help out the people of Brookside community in Conway, Arkansas. Head over to the First Security Bank, and once you pull out a little bit of money for your groceries and whatever you need, throw a little bit of money back into the Brookside Fund at First Security Bank right here in Conway, Arkansas. Any of the branches. They all know what you're talking about when you say, I want to give to Brookside. Thank you so much for listening to the program. If you have a story to tell your story right here on the What Makes You Famous podcast. It's Keys Dan. Oh, wait, I forgot. I didn't give you the number. 501-470-6386 or email info@radiowhat.com. Now, this is Keys Dan with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.
Radio What, the music you want. Hey guys, this is Shelly G with a fast fact. The first pop video was Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, released in 1975. Do you have a fast fact? Share it with us at Interactive Radio, RadioWhat.com.
Be on Radio What. Call 501-470-6386. Say your name, where you're from, and you're listening to What? The music you want is on RadioWhat.com.